here. I'm not sure if you're live yet or not. Thank you for being here. It's your boy Mark Evans, DM, coming to you from Parkland, Florida. Hey, good morning, John. What's up, Colorado? In the house. Guys, as you're coming on, give a quick shout out. Let me know your city and state and what you're up to. So today's going to be a good call, an amazing share here. How to be confident in unconfident times. Beacon, where's the rest of that? Can you not have both of that there? I give Beacon these badass subject lines and he doesn't put it all there. Go figure. So, hey, good morning, Paul. What's up, buddy? Michigan. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, guys. How to be confident in unconfident times. What I learned by nearly going bankrupt twice. Morning, Dylan. What's up, my man? So I'm sitting here thinking today, I'm on my walk, early morning, pouring down rain. Cats and dogs. Good morning, Michael. And good morning, Christopher. And as I'm sitting there walking, I'm thinking about confidence. And last night was rough for me. I was up a lot last night. I actually couldn't go to sleep. So I got out of bed and went in the theater room and hung out for about 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. And I was thinking, I'm writing down, I'm plotting. And I'm creating a game plan to stay focused. You guys know right now there's a lot of shit in the news, a lot of crazy stuff going on. My recommendation is shut that junk off ASAP. Limit yourself to social media exposure. Shut off the news without a shadow of a doubt. That stuff should not even be on within earshot or eye shot in any way, shape, or form. It will not serve you at all. The media has an agenda that's not aligned with where you want to go. I promise you that. Good morning, Kelly. And as I'm sitting there thinking about this stuff, I'm on my, I'm writing down. Guys, I write stuff down. I'm a pen and paper guy. I'm sitting there with my journal, have the TV in the background going. I'm thinking about confidence. And then I start thinking about when I almost went bankrupt twice. There was a lot of noise in my head at that time. This is a long time ago. It's late 90s, early 2000s. And I had a lot going on. I was scared, I was frustrated, I was overwhelmed. No one knew. I didn't share it with anybody at that time. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know where to go. I was sitting in an efficiency apartment with no furniture, with a candle, because I had no electric, true story, and I had no gas. So I was taking cold showers in there. No one knew. Got my car repoed, and I'm sitting there smiling. I'm thinking, man, it's going to be a great chapter one day in a book. I'm serious. I still say that when crazy stuff happens daily. That'll be a great chapter one day. I went to my office. I started writing out the paperwork for bankruptcy. And I'm like, dude, I got myself in this situation. Stop being a victim. How do you get yourself? What's the solution? See, the thing is with confidence is what's interesting is the way you get confidence is by creating a plan, sticking to the plan, and executing. And every time you execute what you said you were going to do, you gain more confidence. Today I was walking with a zing in my step. I was literally hopping. People around the complex probably think I'm crazy, which they might be right. But as I'm sitting here, walking through here and like gliding on air, if you will, that's how I felt today because I am confident. I do the shit I say I do. I get up at 4:44 when it sucks. I make the calls I don't want to make. I do the emails I don't want to do. I shoot the videos I don't want to do. I do my audiobooks that I don't want to do. I do write the books. I write the books that I don't want to write sometimes. I do the fucking work. And shame on you, Mark, if you put it on your calendar and you don't do it. See, I'm not all about getting all excited about having 50 things on my calendar. Most of you guys have 50 things on your calendar and you do 0. What about just putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things? Like if you're trying to lose weight, you feel better waking up in the morning, eating right, and sticking to the plan, right? We do that with our brains. This is how you gain confidence. This is how you create momentum for the future. See, no matter what's going on around us, we have to be focused on the me economy. I can control me. This is how I gain confidence. If I say I'm making 10 calls today, I'm making at least 10 calls today. Come hell or high water, I'm making 10 calls today. If I say I'm creating a video today for you, you better believe my ass is sitting in this chair talking to you. You don't have to believe me. Pay attention. I do it. I'm here every fucking day, just like I want you to be here every day. But the problem is you're not committed to the real goal. That's what I see. You're just all talk. You just want to act like you're the big dog. You want to talk like you're the victim. I'm not a victim. You can't take anything away from me. The only way you can take away from me is shoot me in the brain. That's it. And if you do that, well, I guess I wouldn't know. But you can't do it. I've already almost been bankrupt twice. I've lost amazing people in my life to them stealing from me. Like, listen, if you're not confident as a business owner and a person individually, you're in trouble. You are going to be controlled at the highest level, because you're fearful. You're constantly scared. You're scared of your own shadow. You can't even say what you really want to say because you're afraid to offend someone. You're afraid because you're not confident, because you're not sticking to your plan. You're on their plan. You're on their agenda. You're on their mission. You're living in their bubble. See, guys, I got to be honest with you. I'm in a bubble. This shit that's going on in the world, it's not going on in my world. And it sucks. It's sad for what's going on. It's embarrassing, actually. As a country, we should be fucking embarrassed beyond belief. You're the part of the problem, by the way. We are the problem, all of us. See, I'm not going down this path of racism and all this stuff because I don't see it. In my world, I have boys and gals that I hang with. I don't know what's going on. We're people. You know, we're humans. So I would be embarrassed. Like, I can only imagine when I go out of the country to Italy or Spain or wherever this year, they're like laughing at Americans, how stupid you are to listen to the media and allow the media to do what they're doing. This is why your confidence is shaken, because you're watching the news. I know it. I feel it. I'm scared for you. If you allow this junk to go on in your brain, if you allow this stuff to go in your brain by listening and believing it and doing whatever you're doing without knowing, listen, you knowledge yourself up. See, there's so much uneducated stuff going on that you guys are just spouting off stuff socially to your friends, to your community, to the world. And you have no clue what you're talking about. You have zero clue, and you know it. I don't have to tell you that. You already know that. You already know that you're full of shit. You already know that you're secretly a lie, the biggest liar in the world, because you don't know what you're really talking about. You know what the media told you. You really don't know the real stuff, right? So what I want you to do is I want us to start building the me plan, the me. Just happens my initials are Mark Evans. If you want to gain confidence in unconfident times or always be confident forever, listen, I'm not saying you won't get shaken once in a while, but your confidence has to be tight. The only thing I can be confident in is the things I can control. I can't control 100% if I give my money to a deal and it goes south. I can't control. I can control doing it. I'm not a victim. It just sucks. But my confidence has to be solid so I can keep repeating process to grow and develop and learn from it. Constantly learning, constantly knowledging up. You have to get confident. Set a time and get your ass out of bed 7 days a week. Set a meal plan and eat it like clockwork, on point. Make those 10 calls a day. Do the work you don't want to do. Set up a schedule to work out. You don't have to go in and be Arnold Schwarzenegger in the gym, but go walk 45 minutes. Get your fat ass out of the house and go do something productive. Start talking about solutions. Stop talking about your problems. That was my problem when I was almost going bankrupt twice. Me, focused 100% on the problem. And we all know what we focus on grows. And if the problem's growing, it just gets bigger. And that snowball effect, right? It's getting bigger. It's a bigger problem. I'm scared. I'm getting more scared. And then you start shutting down. And then you start getting angry. And then you start getting mad at the world. Like it's the world's fault that you were lazy. It's the world's fault that you didn't take the time to knowledge up and learn yourself. You're always a victim, a cog in the wheel. You'll never win that game, ever. It's a non-winning game. I'm in the game of life to win this motherfucker. I don't know about you, but I'm winning this game of life. You know? I don't care what you think. I don't care what they think. It's my life, not yours, not theirs. You have to focus on you. I can't control everyone else. It's not my job to control them. It's my job to control me. And guys, we can't even barely control ourselves. So when I started building this like massive momentum train of poor Mark, the pity party, where no one brings gifts, it didn't serve me. I just kept going down a black hole. I started saying, Mark, you got to stop going to Starbucks. Mark, you got to start eating ramen noodles only once a day, not 3 times a day. It's save you 20 cents a day. I'm not joking. That's how I was thinking. My problem wasn't saving money. My problem was making money. I wasn't making money. That's why I was pissed. That's why I was mad. That's why I wasn't growing. That's why I was getting more upset. That's why my confidence was shaken. So confidence comes from you committing to yourself and doing the work for yourself. Don't let outside influences. You make the plan and execute the plan. If you don't have a plan, someone else does for your time. I promise you that. And I'm not saying not to be interactive and all this stuff, but you have. If you're unconfident, the last thing you need is uncertainty. The last thing you need is more fear. The last thing you need is, being scared of your own shadow. You need to lock yourself in a room, shut off all social media, shut off all TV, and get positive on yourself. Learn more about yourself right now than you've ever learned. Get real with yourself and know that you're acknowledging the world, what's going on, but you don't have to participate in every single negative piece about it. Knowledge up. Really learn about what you want in life. We're in unprecedented times, folks. This is very, very insane to me, but you know what? I'm getting more confident because I've realized, guys, listen, I barely graduated high school. I never went to college. I own many multiple businesses that produce many millions of dollars a year. I employ a lot of people, of all people. If you're a victor, you'll win the game of life. If you're a victim, you're screwed, period. You need to get your confidence back on track. When I started going nearly bankrupt twice, I shut down. I got scared, and fear was controlling me. We all have fear, but are you letting fear control you, or are you controlling fear? I acknowledge it. Last night, I was scared. I'm scared for people. I'm scared for anybody that tries to come in my house because I will mow that motherfucker down with a gun, grenade, or whatever. They will die. Seriously. I'm confident in that. I'm very confident in that. My business, I protect this thing. I'm not messing around. See, a lot of you guys, you're out here, most of you, the truth is, should quit business today because you don't have the gut for it. You don't have the grit. You don't have the fortitude to look shit in the eyes and go forward. Most people are too big of pussies and act like they want big stuff, but they're not willing to do what it takes. See, I have a thing. It's kind of an inside joke with the guys in the DM family. If I'm on something, I'm like, dude, it's simple. We got this. When I say simple, that doesn't mean it's no work. That means I will work until it works. I'm a winner. I win, dude. See, I'm addicted to winning. Once you get confident, you're addicted. And listen, I'm not saying I don't lose. But you think Tom Brady shows up to the game and says, hey, guys, let's lose today. I didn't do my homework. I didn't do my workouts. I didn't throw the football. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. But we're going to win this motherfucker, and we're going to lose, though. But we might lose. It's okay. No, dude. We're going in to win. We're going to bring this stadium down. We're going to win another championship. See, most of you are just playing a weird game. It's not even a game. It's childish. Why? For what? To be cool? Oh, yeah, I'm in 7 markets. Oh, yeah, I own this and that. Dude, you don't have a pot to piss in, and you own what? What's up, Maggio? What's up, Paul? What's up, guys? Nick, Good job on the work, buddy. But we have to step it up. You have to get your confidence to move forward swiftly and productively. You have people counting on you. Your child is watching you. Your friends that are watching you, even if they're talking shit about you, they're watching you. Be a leader, not a follower. Push when everyone's pulling. Pull when everyone's pushing. Whatever the world's doing, do the opposite. I'm telling you, your confidence is shaken. It's done shook. And until you gather this and understand that you can't be confident until you do the work, set the schedule, do the work, make it happen at all cost. This is your life on the line. This is your blood, sweat, and tears that you're going to allow to go down the drain because you're not committed to the process. You're better than that. You deserve more for yourself. You ever, and I'm not talking deserve like, oh, I deserve this or that. Dude, you don't deserve anything you don't work for. You know how many times I lose? You know how many decisions I make wrong? I make a lot of wrong decisions. But guess what? I make decisions. While you over there are contemplating, while you're over there with your thumb up your ass thinking about the business name or LLC name that you're going to come out with 17 years later, you still haven't came out with, because it's got to be right. I've went a million times further than you. We have to pull it together. You have to shut the noise off. You have to get serious about what you really want. Do you understand what's going on? Like, dude, Corona, now racism, now this and now that. I'm not into all this stuff. You're letting that stuff control you. Everyone's so rattled right now. Whatever you say, you can't be right. Do you understand that? Black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, it doesn't fucking matter what you are. You can't be right no matter what you say. I'm talking to myself. I'm only trying to be right for me and my family and people I care about. See, the problem is I'm not trying to please you. The truth is this video is not even for you. It's for me and my family. I'm going to die one day. I hope my kids watch this video one day. I hope my grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-great-grandkids watch this video and know that their great-great-granddad, or whatever I want to be called by then, great-great-grand-DM, created what I'm talking about. See, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to impress myself. I'm not trying to be a better version of Tom Brady. I'm trying to be a better version of Mark Evans. See, while all you guys are walking around with these jerseys on, glorifying these athletes, I've never even wore a jersey, nor would I ever. I'm wearing the Mark Evans DM jersey. I'm trying to be a better version of me every single day. That takes grit. That takes fortitude. That takes confidence, even in unconfident times. We're moving swiftly. We're growing big. Before this call, I was on a call with a guy, one of my teams at companies I own. They're on record pace to hit another record month in 5 months. We started a company in the mid of 5 months ago, and it's over 6 figures already. We're pushing. We're confident. We're going to get beat up sometimes in there. But we're showing up again tomorrow. I'm going to repeat the process, and hopefully we don't get punched as many times. And then we're going to show up again, and we're going to keep pushing forward because we're on a mission. We have a plan, and we're executing the plan. Come hell or high water, I will succeed. Come hell or high water, I will be a better version tomorrow. See, the thing is you guys are trying to be too many people. Why not just be yourself and be a better version of yourself tomorrow? That's your only job. See, when my confidence gets shook, it's when I'm trying to be someone else I'm not. That's why that one show we did a couple of weeks ago, knowing like you know what you don't want board, right, is just important to me, maybe more important than what you do want. Everyone's got the dream board. If you haven't seen that show, go watch it. The dream board is awesome. It gets you all excited. It makes you feel good and warm and fuzzy. But what don't you want? That drives me more than what I do want. I don't want to have to go to a job. I don't mind working. That doesn't mean I don't work. I just don't want to have to go to an office and sit around people I don't like, period. I don't want to go to an office and be non-productive. That's not where I'm work. That's where I don't work. I'm not productive in an office environment. Day of marketing home, I don't want snooze, but need to step up my grip. Still muling it out. Dude, muling it out, John, there's nothing wrong with muling it out. I think the biggest thing with this book I come out with, Magician versus Mule, is I'm still a mule. We're all mules for life. We're always going to have mule tendencies. That's what we do. We dig, we focus, we just grind. The magician is the person that steps back for a minute though and gains clarity, learns from their mistakes, and pushes forward. Write your own story and have them wear your jersey. Absolutely. Dude, this is a true story. The me economy is probably the most amazing thing. When I figured out that concept for me, changed my life. When I went near bankruptcy, I was sitting in my office. I was sitting in my office, bawling my eyes out. No one's coming to the rescue except me. I did it. Now how do I get myself out of it? I never went bankrupt. I made more money that year than I ever made the years prior. And then I got cocky again. Almost went bankrupt again. What was interesting about that one? I knew it. I knew better. See, I'm willing to go all in. I'm willing to lose it all for what I believe in. Most of you guys are just talking. I've been punched in the face. I've been beat up. I punch people in the face and I beat them up too. But rest assured, I'm showing up to the fucking fight today. I'm going to show up to the fight tomorrow until I die. One thing I learned is you can't want more for someone than they do themselves. Success to me is a combination of a lot of things. And that's, if you're successful at home, but not successful in finances, you're not successful. If you're successful at business, but not at home, you're not successful. This is a full circle thing. It's full. So it's called full circle. You got to start becoming more well-rounded. You got to start understanding really what people are saying when they say what they say. You understand most people just say shit. They don't even know what they're saying. You guys know that, right? Recently, I was sharing with the guy that works with us, and I moved him to 100% to commission. And the guy's a superstar. I know it. I know him very well. He bailed within 48 hours. He said, I can't do it. Here's the kicker. He said, I had no other choice. If I'm going to be homeless, I want the time. So he reverts back to homeless. What are you talking about? Homeless. Secondly, he said he has no choice. Dude, we all have choices. And I simply said, yes, your choice is to close more deals, make more money. That's a choice, by the way. Oh, well, it's easy for you to say. I mean, I could blame a bunch of things. Like, dude, if you live in that world in your brain, your life is miserable. You're never going to be pleased. You're never going to be happy. You're never going to be set free because you're always in fear. You're always a victim. I remember there, Columbus, Ohio, man, it was crazy. I still have the paperwork of going near Bankrupt. I still have the paperwork. And I pull it out randomly once in a while when I'm feeling down on myself. Because, dude, that was dark times. Not dark times like I'm going to kill myself, but dark times because I was isolated. I was on an island by myself, and I couldn't see anything. There was no land around me. There was no food around me or anything. One step at a time. Make a plan, execute the plan, one step at a time. Stop trying to run a mile before you take a step. Stop trying to make $1 million before you make $10,000. Stop trying to make 10,000 calls before you make a call. It all starts with the one. And the thing is, wake up. Why do you think I wake up at 4:44? It's memorable. It's a moment for me. When I started doing that, it changed my life. Just that one piece, not 100 pieces, one piece. 4:44, wake up, boom. Set that alarm so loud and so far away. Set the most annoying ringtone in the world, the one that you cringe, you want to scream because it goes off, and where you have to walk outside of your bedroom and shut that thing off, and then keep that door should shut behind you, and don't go back in until the night. That's what you got to do. So you have to hack this stuff to gain confidence. You have to set it and hack it and do it. But those moments, like, the biggest thing I learned is you got to share with the right people. See, how can you gain confidence when you're sharing your big vision and how great you did today with someone that's sitting there like, oh, dude, you don't understand, man. You see what's going on the news? I mean, look what's going on. We can't even go outside after 9 o'clock, blah, 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 blah. It's going to swipe. It's going to steal your confidence away in a nanosecond. It's going to make you mad. It's going to get you angry. And it's going to put you in their state of mind, not your state of mind. So you got to share it with the right people. I actually shared it with a guy. I hit him up and said, yo, dude, I'm going to lose it all. He said, no, you're not losing anything. He's like, look what you're gaining. Gaining insight. Gaining what it takes to really make it in this business. You're not losing your brain, are you? Nope. You got 4 years right there then. You're good. You're 4 years ahead of the game from people starting today. So when you start spinning the negative into positive, what can you learn from it? How can I knowledge up? What can I gain? Show up to win. You got to share with the right people, though. You can't just share with anybody. Too many of you are afraid to share your dreams with people because they don't believe you. They don't trust you. They don't know you. They don't like you. Maybe they've given up on all their dreams. So they're going to suppress yours to make them feel comfortable. We all know that's what the world does. Like, whatever happened to me, why can't I be stupid, filthy, rich? Why is that bad? It's not bad in my world. I will be stupid, filthy, fucking rich. Mark my word. I'm talking like so much money, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. And I don't care what you say because it means nothing to me. You understand that, right? I'm not worried about what you think. I never have, and I never will. It doesn't serve you. It's not allowing me to be who I am. Why would you suppress what I want to make what you have right when secretly you want what I got? The beautiful thing about the world we live in today, I own many businesses no one even knows I own. Many. You could own businesses without anybody knowing who you are. No one cares if you're black. No one cares if you're white. No one cares if you're Asian. No one cares what you believe in. If you're providing a product and service, you can make as much money as you want, as long as people want it. And until you stop using this victim conversation talk stuff, until you start respecting your thoughts and yourself and really truly being who you want to be and not the edited version because you're afraid of what the world will think or say, you're always going to be a victim. I get mad. I don't talk about the problem. I talk about the solution. Tell me the fucking solution. What is the solution? When I was sitting there near Bankrupt, my solution was to stop being a pussy, make a plan, gain confidence, and do the work. I simply was not doing the work. I was too busy crying about my situation. I was too busy blaming others. I had a guy rip me off for hundreds of thousands. I was a lot of money back then. Not even was it the money. It was my emotional intelligence. I actually felt betrayed. I felt lied to. I was like, who would ever do that to a person like me? It doesn't matter because I can't control him. I can control me. And if I let that carry on, he's still controlling me. He's still winning the game. When you realize that you're in full control of whatever you want, no qualms about it, good or bad. By the way, money has no emotion. You understand that, right? You're the one that makes it emotional. You're the one that does good with it or bad with it. It is what it is. What are you going to do with it? As I become stupid, filthy rich, I want to keep giving more back. I think it's my duty to give. Every year, as you guys know, I talked about this yesterday. Every year, I usually do a birthday bash event in Columbus, Ohio. It's where my hometown is. And I like to do I do a big auction charity. Last year, we raised $151,000 in 45 minutes. Thank you to everyone that donated to that and was participated in that to build a facility in Haiti, an entire sustainable facility. I just want to help people that want to help themselves or might not even be able to help themselves. So you understand, if you've ever never been to Haiti, all you should go to Haiti. If you want to see what it's really like to be tough, get into Haiti. I was over there, Cap-Haitian, children eating mud pies, tanks in front of the village, guys walking with machine guns beside us so we don't get taken as a hostage, kids selling bike parts, selling anything they can sell. Kids playing soccer with a skull, literally like a raccoon skull. I'm not joking. This is real. And you're complaining? Dude, if you're homeless in America living under a bridge, you're ahead of the game. See, it's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. Why you're complaining, why you're being a victim, you're losing traction. You're losing confidence. They're winning the game of the brain. They're beating you. They're doing it exactly. You're in their bubble. You're in their agenda. And you're allowing it. You could say whatever you want. It's the truth. If you don't control you, you will be controlled. Show up intently. Make a plan and execute the plan. Do you know how many people need you to be solve the problem? Solution-driven individual. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Adam? What's up, Gary? Thank you, guys. Our time is now. It's never been needed more to have confidence, to have courage, and to do the work. Solve the problem. But with that said, let me be very clear. Save yourself before you save the world. Let me say that again. Save yourself before you save the world. See, I used to be semi-confident. I'd go to church, made a couple bucks, I'd be smiling, I'd pull out a $20 bill, look to the right, look to the left. Everyone sees this $20 bill. It's going in the bucket. Big dog. It's a joke. I was scared. I was giving to show off, not to give to give. I give more money away now than I've ever given away, and no one even knows I'm giving it. It's anonymous, mostly. That's true giving. That gives me more confidence than the false confidence I was creating for myself. See, when you really get comfortable with your own skin, you really do understand what you're capable of. That's why I can't wait to get up, and I don't want to go to sleep, because I'm only scratching the surface of my capacity. Once I know I can do this, why can't I do this, this, and this? It's a confidence booster. Getting those small wins equals big wins. See, the problem is you guys are lacing up trying to win the Super Bowl, and you haven't even went out and played Pee Wee football one day. How could you be confident? You're going to get smoked. You're going to get murdered on the field. I encourage you to set a plan today and moving forward of things you can control. You can control when you wake up. You can control what you eat. You can control what you do with your time. You can control when you set a plan, you execute the plan. That's you, no one else. Well, you don't understand, Mark, I got this. Oh, I understand. I understand you're making excuses. My boy Adam, it's here. Excuses sound the best to those that make them. Excuses don't solve problems. You guys know that, right? So why keep making them? See, if you keep doing the same things over and over, expecting different results, that's insanity. Have you ever asked, again, this is the thought on the thoughts, why do you continue to make excuses if it doesn't serve you? Because every time you make an excuse, it's taking away from your confidence, if you know it or not. How many excuses can you make before you think it's normal? It's kind of like lying. You get in a circle of lies. You lie so much you don't even know you're lying anymore, and you don't even remember what lie you told. And therefore, you're like, people are looking at you like, what the hell, dude? Like, I know people like this. They lie so much, they believe their own bullshit. They literally could lie to me about one story and talk to the person right next to me and say the same exact lie, but in a different lie. Because they lie so much, they don't even know they're lying. They genuinely are that delusional. It's sad. But I want you to, I assure you, we need people like us solving problems. We need entrepreneurs to step up to solve the problem. Be a good human being. Be solution driven. Create a plan and execute your plan. You'll be confident. I'm not mad at people that do better than me. I'm excited. I don't get mad when I see someone winning in life. It encourages me because I'm confident. If they can do it, why can't I? If they can do it, why can't I? Have you ever asked yourself that question? If they can do it, why can't I? Tiger Woods did it. Why can't you? Not willing to put the work in. That's the answer. Let's be honest. That's the answer. Michael Jordan did it. Why not you? Well, he put the work in, and plus he had a cool ability. Not everyone can be a Michael Jordan. It is what it is. But maybe you're Scottie Pippen. Maybe you're the Rodman. Maybe you're the coach. I don't know. But the truth is, most of you just talk about what you want. You don't do the work to get what you want. See, it's not fun to do the work all the time. It's exciting, but not fun. You got to get excited. There's some really rough days. Kevin Hart, why not you? He's short. He's black. He did it. Why can't you? Well, I'm tall. I'm fat. I'm Asian. Okay. So find someone you can anchor to that's been there where you want to be and attach to them. That's what mentorship is about. You understand that, right? If they have what you want, anchor to them. You don't even have to know them, just anchor to them. What do they do daily that you don't do? If you want what they got, do what they do daily to get it. It's real simple. It's so simple, we don't do it. If you guys knew my schedule, if you knew what I did every day, what I'm thinking about, what I'm deploying, who I'm talking to, what we're talking about, you don't want to do it. You got to fire people. You got to spend money when you don't have money coming in. You got to make decisions when you are so afraid you just make a decision. You're more afraid not to make a decision at certain points. You're getting over capacity. You're like, oh my God, it's so much. I don't know what to do, blah, 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 blah. Then your wife comes in, then your kids come in, they're screaming and crying like business. Like, you don't want this. You say you do. If you did, you'd go get it. Straight up. If you wanted what I got, you can go get it. First of all, I don't have much of where I'm going. Yes, you see me flying around private and cool houses and cars and all that, but like, dude, this is nothing. This is nothing. That's the problem. You're chasing the wrong thing. I'm not chasing that. That's just a perk in the system. You might not even value your time like I do. I don't know. And or vice versa. So again, stop the judging, stop the measuring. Focus on the me economy. It's only you. You're in control. Own it. Earn it. And enjoy it. That's what it's about. Cool. So, guys, I got 15 minutes. Beacon, today. What's your thoughts today, my man? He's wearing some throwback DM gear over there.
Yeah, I'm wearing some throwback DM gear. Sorry for the lighting. Let me change my direction. I mean, essentially, I think confidence is the same thing as meditation. You know, like, oh, how do I know if I'm meditating? Well, do you hear any thoughts in your head? No. Well, then you're meditating. So how do I know if I'm confident? Well, are you doing the work? Yes. Well, then, I mean, that's kind of all you need, essentially, to be confident in whatever you're doing. So I think anxiety strikes when you've already realized in your head that you're not putting in the right actions to get the right result. So if you're putting in the actions, you're putting in the work, and shit, like if you still have a confidence issue, then you probably have a more personal issue going on behind the scenes. That's how I'm seeing it.
That's not Beacon. You're the tech guy and you never have good internet. Why is this? How is this?
I'm the tech guy that what?
Never has good internet. How is it possible?
Well, I come from a Haitian background, so you know we're still working with the dial-up. But nah, actually, I had this conversation with my pops, so we're working on getting AT&T. Actually, today's Wednesday. We should have better internet tomorrow. So Thursday they're gonna come back. So I'm working on it.
I like the solution. Beacon, working with me over a couple years now. You and I've been working closer for the last like 5 months, 6 months. What's the goal? What's like you know how I function. Like I don't want to hear the baby pains. I want the baby. Let's go. Let's get it done. What's the solution? Let's push it. Let's go. So you're sitting here like everything going on in the world. Confidence is all about doing the work, right? I know you said something about meditation and confidence, but like we have to like be pushing this narrative forward, man. Like people aren't doing the work. You've been getting up earlier, which I like. Do you feel more confident getting up earlier? Yeah. Do you feel confident when you do this? You feel more confident when you're doing the 3 mems a day and doing the work and pushing the send button. Like every time you do the efforts, that compounds the confidence, right?
It compounds it. It's building the muscle. Now, like before, it was hard to wake up at 4. Now it's like I find myself waking up at 4 and I'm like, wow, I'm starting to like gather my thoughts. Now I'm able to set my thoughts and my day up right so that it's weird. It's just I thought I couldn't do it. I had no confidence. I started doing it. You know, we're right now on day 38.
Mm-hmm.
And it's part of my life now. Like,
yeah, so
I'm
you're
just
on
like
day
without,
38
like, I'm
of waking
confident
up
that
early?
we're getting this thing done.
Is that what you said? You're day 38 of waking up early? You're day 38 of waking up early? So here's a big thing of what he just said for you guys that are not listening and or listening. He's keeping score, right? Most of you guys say, oh, I get up all the time early. Okay, show me your scorecard. Well, I don't have that. I just know I do it. No, you don't. You're lying. You're full of shit. You're lying yourself. You know damn well you got up once that week, and you're acting like you got up early because you got out of bed 2 hours earlier than you normally do at 7:30 instead of 9:30. So you know damn well you did. Show me the scorecard. You guys don't. You guys keep score, right? I hope you keep score. How many times are you getting up? If you put an X on it. That's why 75 hard, that Andy Frisella came out that thing, 75 hard. Like, it's all about keeping score and having a plan and executing the plan. Every time you do that, you gain confidence. Adam said, to put this in perspective, I retired number 2 out of 68,000 reps in sales for a Fortune 500 company. I literally left New Jersey, moved to Florida, drove an hour and a half each way, and worked for Mark basically free just to get around him. I gave value, and years later, I'm proud to say he's not only a great friend, but a mentor as well. He showed up. I remember the first meeting, man. It was awesome. You know, energy and people and, you know, solutions and goals, that we all have them. And, you know, just get around great people, guys. And I think that's really what I'm trying to say here is confidence. You focus on your confidence. You get confident. You get around more confident people. This is why rich get richer and poor get poorer. Poor people, in my straight up opinion. When I say poor, I'm talking people that don't want more out of life. They blame everybody, that, you know, all this stuff. So they're very victimized in their brain. They're controlled, by the way, and they're allowing people to do it. Until you break that cycle, it will never change. I truly believe, and I swear on my life, I believe I've been gifted in many ways in my life. For sure, I have a lot of amazing people in my life now, and I always have. My parents have been amazing people, but I believe I've been gifted to like have this insightful knowledge and invest in myself and do what I've been through and to keep pushing forward to be able to break the financial struggles that my family tree has suffered for many, many years of our life, our whole life, their whole entire tree. You know what I mean? So I believe it's my duty. And I often think, if it's not me, then who is it? If I don't do it now, when will I do it? When? What am I waiting on? You know? Lamonte, 6 a.m. is sleeping in. I don't know. Depends when you go to bed. Find your productive time. You know, I have a buddy. He doesn't go to bed till he goes to bed when I'm getting up. True story. But he gets up at 10 or 11 in the morning. But he has a different business. He works. He does a lot of stuff going on out in China and all that stuff in the drop ship business. So I don't know. But at the end of the day, you know, you all have to do. We are all gifted to spend time with us every morning, help us start our days off correctly. Thank you, Tyrone. Guys, I just care about you. I want you to be so successful. There's nothing in my fiber or bone that wants to hurt anybody, that wants to see anybody fail, that wants to see anybody go through misery. I want you to succeed at the highest level. I want you to be the greatest person, human being that you can be. And wherever you're at, I want it to be bigger. And that includes myself. I don't just set these standards on you. I set them on myself. Like, why wouldn't we want to be better humans? What can we learn from this and create solutions? Stop talking about problems. Start creating solutions for the problem. The problems are everywhere. We don't have a shortage of problems. We have a shortage of people that are willing to do the work to solve the problem. That's where the shortage is. And the reason is because they're too afraid to say what they really want to say. I'm telling you, it's a real thing. I see it everywhere. It's sad. We're better than that. We got to step up. We got to unite and pull it together, connect with each other. We're humans, no more, no less. Like, let's enjoy it. Just to be here on planet Earth with 1 in 400 trillion opportunities. Your dad could have been jerking off in a sock, for heaven's sakes, 20 seconds before this. You never know. So we have to step it up and realize it's our time now. Set the plan, execute the plan, and enjoy the journey. That's all you can do. No more, no less. If you allow all this other stuff to infiltrate you, it will consume your life. Literally. We're living in the world's biggest experiment ever. And if you don't know that, you should learn about it. We have to step it up. We have to get very mindful. We have to get very confident on ourselves and focus on me economy. No more, no less. I promise you guys, that's what it's about. Beacon, I got to bounce. I appreciate you guys being here, thinking about you guys. How to be confident in unconfident times. Hope this helped you guys. It's a true story. Apologize, getting a little emotional. No, I don't apologize. It is what it is. I was getting a little emotional. I went back in those days, sitting in that office, bawling my eyes out, man. It was a rough day. But it made me who I am. And I focused on the solution. And I got around better people. And I talked about it with bigger people. They helped me guide through the path. They're in the field and they're flashing light. Over here, Mark, over here. No, over here, over here. We have it. You guys have access to everybody you could ever want access to. Find someone to anchor. If they have what you want, anchor to them and focus. What do they do daily? How do they do it? And get to work. If they can do it, why can't you? Appreciate you guys being here. Have an amazing Wednesday. Talk to you.